to GOlive TV, the future in your hands. The only multicultural IPTV station that brings communities together. Over 2.7 million people have already watched. GOlive TV, anytime, anywhere.
Welcome to the Nikki Clarke Show. How's everyone doing? All right. Oh, it's so exciting to be back in studio after taking a little bit of a summer break, but we're here live and direct from the GOlive TV studios, and so excited to bring some incredibly inspirational stories back for you. The show is about transforming lives one story at a time. And we have some stellar guests who are going to be sharing a little bit of their talent, where they have come from, and the things that they're a part of right now. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce to you the cast members, the lead actors of the play that'll be coming out October 15th, Imperfect Love. Please welcome Philana Huggins and Dwayne Beckford-Allen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. So good to have you. I am excited about the play that's coming up October 15th at the Meridian, right?
Right.
Fantastic. So before we get into a little bit about what the play pertains to, let's talk about your background as actors. So Philana, tell us a little bit about your background.
So I have been acting for the last 2 years. I applied for this play, I'd say middle 2020, and I auditioned for one role and ended up getting the lead role, and here I am.
Here you are. The rest is history.
The rest is history.
So how long have you been an actor?
So I used to do it very much when I was younger, and it's only been I started the end of 2019, I got back into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. And Dwayne, tell us about your journey as an actor.
Oh man, my journey goes way back to when I was probably about 11 years old. My middle school teacher discovered me, and I've been playing around with it for the rest of my life pretty much since then. But honestly, theater is a passion of mine. I've had the pleasure of being a part of some incredible productions and working with some amazing people, and Imperfect Love is 3 years in the making. COVID would not let us live. We've been trying to do this production for the better part of almost 3 years. So it's super exciting to finally be able to get to this point, to be able to actually give this production that we really believe will be awesome for the city.
Yes, excellent. And I want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to some very important people, very special people related to the play. Who's here in the audience?
So we've got our stage and production manager here with us, Maxine and Terry. They're a huge part of building this thing out. They've been with us since the beginning as well, and so they know the pain that we've gone through along this journey of trying to bring this production to the city. So it's awesome that they're here with us.
Awesome. And who else is here?
Who else we got here? Yeah, Terry and Max, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's both of them. Yeah, I mentioned both of them.
There
Yeah.
was another.
I said
All
Terry
right,
and Max.
fantastic. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here, and thank you for your patience and perseverance. COVID was quite an experience, and now we're on the other side, and I'm so grateful that we can finally have this incredible presentation coming up soon. So tell me a little bit about the storyline, Philana.
This play is about love, drama, betrayal, forgiveness, and it's going to take you on a journey. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to go on an emotional roller coaster ride.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But the essence of the play is based on Christian foundations.
Yes,
Is that right?
Absolutely.
So some may say, well, how can all of that be part of Christianity? Dwayne, do you want to take
Of
take
course,
that
give
question?
me the hard question. No, I just think it's really rooted in faith, right? That's kind of woven throughout the story, is having faith despite the things that happen in life. And even though we may be Christian, we go through things, we make mistakes, but having faith in the Father and faith in His ability to work it all for our good,
Right.
I think is central to the story. And I think everyone that comes out and watches on the 15th, plug, will come away with that sense that, you know what, despite the mistakes and things that we may do that may not be right or imperfect, that God is faithful, and we can definitely learn a lot from what we're going to do on the 15th.
I love that. I love that analogy. Yeah, the connection back to the Father and the imperfect love, but the perfect love given despite all our imperfections.
That's right.
Fantastic. Falana, tell us where can people purchase the tickets?
So you can go to ticketmaster.ca. You can go to GOlive.ca.
And Real Gems
Productions.ca.
Yes.
All right. October 15th, what time?
7 p.m. I believe it is, yeah.
Okay, and it's going to be held where?
At the Meridian Hall Theater.
Ooh, that's very beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're super excited.
Okay, excellent. Anything else you want to let us know about the play that we? Anything that you? How about what do you want the audience to learn after watching it? One thing, and then Falana, I'll turn to you with that same question.
One thing I'd want folks to learn is that, while love isn't perfect, it's such a beautiful thing. And when it comes with a lot of trials and tribulations, but it's still a beautiful thing, and it's such an amazing experience. So I hope that we capture that in all of its facets in this production. So
Excellent. That's beautiful. Falana, what's your take on it?
I think one of the things that we will learn from this play is forgiveness. That's one of the things, the major things that we're going to learn from this play is no matter what happens, it's about your faith, and if you have that, you'll be able to forgive.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I haven't seen the play yet, but I just feel like love is worth fighting for.
Yep.
Yeah. And not giving up
Absolutely.
on it. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, I'm super excited. Where can people reach out to you, Dwayne, for your contacts as an actor?
okay, I'm on IG at Prophecy Speaks. That's PORFECISPEAKS. Prophecy Speaks. That's my IG page. I'm also on Facebook at the same name, so you can check me out there. I have a lot of cool content.
Excellent. I'll be adding you tonight. And Falana.
I can be reached on IG at I am Falana Huggins, so it's I am FALANAHUGGINS, and Facebook it's Falana Huggins.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And I want to give a very special shout out to Nicole White for reaching out to me about this incredible endeavor, and I'm really looking forward to the play. Also, I just wanted to mention that the play is October 15th, 7 p.m. at the Meridian
Hall Theater.
Hall Theater. So get your tickets on realgemsproductions.com. .ca. All right. Thank you so much. Falana, Dwayne, really appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks for
Thanks
having
so
us.
much.
All right. God bless. We'll be back.
On my knees again, I'm praying. God, give me strength for one more day. Lay my burdens at your feet. No problem, no battle you can't defeat. My heart belongs to you. 'Cause only your love can see me through. For your love, I surrender. For your love, I remember. For your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh, no longer living a flat line. Saving me was part of your design. I put my life in your hand. You're always forgiving, you understand. Thank you, Lord, for what you do. 'Cause only your love can see me through. For your love, I surrender. For your love, I remember. For your love, I surrender. For your love, I remember. For your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh. For your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh. For your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh. For your love, ooh. For your love, ooh. Always forever, always forever. Always forever, always forever.
Welcome to GOlive TV, the first intercultural IPTV station that broadcasts over 50 shows in 22 different languages. Here at GOlive TV, you can now book your event at our venue. We have green screens, multiple sets and backdrops, including a fully equipped kitchen and a news studio, a photography booth, podcast and radio station, a stage with a 9x14-foot video wall, and much more. Book our studio now. GOlive TV, the only multimedia one-stop shop, offering everything you need to take your event to the next level.
Hi, I'm Joe Mancinelli, International Vice President of LiUNA, and I'm on GOlive TV.
Hi, I'm John Tory, the Mayor of Toronto, and I think everybody should watch GOlive TV.
I'm watching and I hope you
Alô, alô, aqui é o Seu Valença. Estou aqui na GOlive TV.
Thank you for watching GOlive TV.
Eu sou o Guilherme Arantes e eu tô aqui com vocês na GOlive TV.
Hoje estamos aqui com o GOlive TV.
Olá, sou o cantor Salgadinho, estou na GOlive TV.
GOlive TV, il primo canale IP interculturale in Canada.
Je regarde GOlive.
I watch. Oglądam.
GOlive TV, the first intercultural IP channel in Canada.
Speaks my language. LiUNA TV and
GOlive TV is intercultural.
שלום לכולם, אני מזמין אתכם להצטרף GOlive TV.
es intercultural.
Fala a minha língua.
Yo veo GOlive TV.
Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Show. Let's do another check. How's everybody doing? All right, good to hear, and it's so great to be back in the studio. I am really thrilled to introduce this next guest. She is a Caribbean pop artist. She's super talented singer-songwriter. So please put your hands together for Vibe to the show.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for making the time to come. I'm really excited to meet you face to face. It's been a long time coming. So tell me a little bit about your background leading up to becoming a Caribbean pop artist. I love that title.
So I was born in Brampton, big up Brampton.
Big up B-Town.
And I started off singing as a little kid and kind of just branched out into there. We do what normal kids do. You're with your cousins, you start, singing, dancing, doing what kids normally do. And when they grow up and they grew out of it, it didn't grow out for me, kind of just stuck there. And so, I also grew up in with a family of musicians and singers. So having that around me kind of influenced me as well, and the environment I grew up in. And so, I just kind of started singing out as a little kid, and nobody really knew until till years after when I turned, maybe 18, 19, and I'm like, let me just start. And it kind of just went up from there. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you come from a musical family?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
We sing a lot of Trinidadian music, so soca, parang, calypso.
Okay. Is that your heritage?
That's my heritage.
Trinidad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your parents, do they play or they're singers as well?
My parents aren't, but all my cousins are, my aunts and uncles. We have a lot of bands in the family, singers.
musicians, yeah.
Okay. So for people who don't maybe understand Trinidadian culture or where music is concerned, when you say pan playing, what is that?
Pan playing? So just, steel pan. Parang music is folk music that originated in Trinidad and mainly sung in Christmas time. So the vibes are very high, energy, happy.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
All right. That's your name.
Yes.
All right. So how many songs have you written so far?
I have 3 that are out on platforms, but I've written tons.
Congratulations.
So I also write for other artists. So yeah.
Okay. So who, as a singer, who's your influence? Who do you listen to? Who's on your playlist?
On my playlist? It's a lot. Like I grew up singing soca music. That was my genre, but my parents also listened to hip hop and R&B, so it was new addition to soca artists like Masha Montano and Destra and all the oldies. So
wow, okay. So that's exciting. So you know what? I can't wait to hear you perform. What are you gonna sing for us?
So this song is called Love on Me. It's mainly about the islands and just the vibes that we bring. And it's basically self-explanatory. So
excellent. All right, we'll put your hands together for Caribbean pop artist Vibe singing her original song, Lean on Me, Love on Me.
Thank you. Closer. Is this good over here? Nikki, we good? So I go by the name of A-Vibe. This is called Love on Me. I hope you guys enjoy it. And whoever watching, this is Caribbean Influences. You ready? There's something that I know I see in you. And there's something mighty way I look at you. It's a sight to see. It's the way you smile at me. And it's the rhythm in the soca beat that makes me wanna move. Let's start dancing. So baby, come and move your feet. Feel the music and the soca beat. One time now. There's so much love in here for us. All you need is a little trust, and you'll see. So let me take you to the island, love. Let me show you where the love comes from. I'm kissing up on you. I'm loving what you do. It's only just you and us, and there's nothing that you got to fear. And it's only up from here. Put this love on me, yeah. Put it, Nikki, take a wine. So give it to me slowly. Don't try to control me. If you treat me so good, babe, you would never be lonely. And this music feeling so fine. I know you're trying to be on mine. Put this love on me, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I go by the name of A-Vibe. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. And where can people find your music, my dear?
So you can find me on A-Vibe Official Music. That's on Instagram. And A-Vibe on Spotify and all platforms.
All right, I love it. A-Vibe, check her out. We'll be back.
Thank you so much.
On my knees again, I'm praying. God, give me strength for one more day. Lay my burdens at your feet. No problem, no battle you can't defeat. My heart belongs to you. 'Cause only your love can see me through. For your love remember for your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh, no longer living that flat line. Saving me was part of your design. I put my life in your hand. You're always forgiving, you understand. Thank you, Lord, for what you do. 'Cause only your love can see me through. For your love, I surrender. For your love, I remember. For your love, I surrender. For your love, I remember. For your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh, for your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh, for your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Ooh, for your love, ooh, for your love, ooh. Always forever, always forever. Always forever, always forever.
Hi, I'm Joe Mancinelli, International Vice President of Liuna, and I'm on GOlive TV.
Hi, I'm John Tory, the Mayor of Toronto, and I think everybody should watch GOlive TV.
I'm watching and I hope you
Alô, alô, aqui é o seu Valença. Estou aqui na GOlive TV.
Thank you for watching GOlive TV.
Eu sou o Guilherme Arantes e eu tô aqui com vocês na GOlive TV.
Hoje estamos aqui com o GOlive TV.
Olá, sou o cantor Salgadinho, estou na GOlive TV.
All right, welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Show. I am very excited to introduce our very next guest. She is a spiritual coach, and she's going to tell us about her journey. So please put your hands together for Hatika Merg. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you so much for having me, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. 100 accomplished Black Canadian women. I'm so honored to be one of the honorees, so thank you for that.
How does it feel?
It feels great. It feels like almost like a divine experience, because the person I am, I've always been built to serve, and it's something that I really enjoy. But to actually have someone say, thank you for what you've done, it means a lot. And I was really just so grateful to have that experience and to meet the 99 other incredible women and hear their stories last week, Saturday. So it was very special. So thanks for mentioning it.
That's amazing. Actually, when I saw that, I was like, wow. I mean, we have come such a long way, right? I mean, if you go to see the fact that you're doing this, it's amazing. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, paying it forward in the community, and yeah, it's nice when you plant good seeds and you have a beautiful crop later on to see. I had students that I taught many years ago come up and say thank you because they're now superintendents in school boards, or they're doing incredible things in advocacy, and I'm like, wow, look at that. Who would have known, right? When you step out of your comfort zone and you do some things that might be a little risky, like starting a talk show, but the rewards are dear, so thank you.
Wow, it's amazing. I think rightly said that it all lies in being uncomfortable, all lies outside our comfort zone. So I think that's what it is. That's what life is all about.
That's what life is all about, yeah. So tell us about your journey. I'd love to hear.
Wow. So I think it all started when I realized that I was actually very comfortable with the traumas.
With drama?
With traumas. With
trauma.
my own trauma, with my own ancestral trauma, with my own financial trauma that I got from my family. And I was quite comfortable over there. And one fine day, I just realized that, hey, I'm actually not comfortable anymore. why am I supposed to be comfortable? Why am I supposed to downplay myself, in a way? And it all started from there. And of course, divine intervention was a big part of it. My mother fell ill. She was very sick. We were about to lose her, and I just got this dream out of nowhere that I have to save her. I had no idea how am I supposed to save her, but I had to save her. And I went on to, I just went on Google and just started finding out what am I supposed to do. But I just had this deep calling in me that I have to save her anyhow. And I realized after a few months, I just became a healer. I think path just opened and I became a healer, not just in one modality, but I went on becoming a healer in different modalities altogether. And the path was not just to save my mother, but it was to save all the other people who were comfortable, who were downplaying their own light. They were downplaying who they really were. So it all started from there.
And when did you recognize that?
I recognized that when I was 16. And I think it's been, 10 years now? So I was 16 and I realized that I was downplaying, I was dimming my own light just to fit in the box what society had given me.
Right. So downplaying your spiritual gift until you finally said, okay, I'm going to walk into this very special gift that I have and use it for a greater purpose, right? To heal others. Yeah. So fast forward, you're here now and understanding what your purpose is. What's happened with that? Because I know you have a financial background as well. So tell us, how did you move into that purpose, or is it interconnected?
I think it's interconnected, to be really honest. It all started with I graduated. I have my master's in accounts and finance, and I started with that. But then I also went ahead to become a professor in just normal commerce back home. And I realized I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy doing what I was doing. I just wasn't happy sitting behind a desk and just doing that. And I realized that I could actually use spirituality. I could use my own gifts to connect the two. I could, work in a bank and really transform the way people look at money. Just even if I could serve, like, say, 10 calls that I would get that day regarding the daily financial troubles that people were facing, and I could just talk to them, or I could just put one seed across, my job was done. It all started from there. And I feel that money is such a huge part of our life right now, right? Energy, but people don't realize that money is also an energy and nothing else. So that's my purpose now.
That's your purpose now. So who have you connected with to help them get unstuck, so to speak?
I have connected people who are like me, people who are elder than me as well. Everyone who is, whoever is suicidal, who is depressed, anxious, someone who has had great traumas in their life, I am just trying to make people realize that it's okay for them to begin again. It's okay for them to have a blank canvas again. It's okay for them to realize that life is just a game and nothing else.
Okay, so you've enabled them or give them permission to reinvent themselves.
That is true.
And that, I've heard, and I also experienced that sometimes the second time around in terms of a career, sometimes people do it like 3, 4, 5 times before they get to, where they want to be, and that's okay. Right? But I think we're socialized or conditioned to believe, like, just get it right away. That's the one and stick to it. But you can do multiple roles. You can have multiple things going on. Is that what you believe?
That's absolutely correct. I think society teaches us that if in case you're going to be successful in your career, your personal life is going to suffer. If you're going to be successful in your personal life, your career is going to suffer. I think it's okay for us to believe that you can have success in all aspects of your life. You can be whoever that you want to be, no matter how many times you have to begin again. And that is what is actually traumatizing half of the world that we are living in right now. Half of the humans are suffering because they think that this is it. I just have to discover myself at the age of 15, at the age of 25, and that's about it. I think that's wrong.
That's it. When children go to school, it's like, okay, what do you want to be? Stick to it. You want to be a doctor? Okay, don't deviate from that. You know, and when I was going to school, it was like, okay, what do you want to be? You have 3 choices: lawyer, doctor, or teacher. So I went to the teacher route, but then life happened and I came back here. And then I went to something else, you know, and I just keep evolving. So I think that's the beautiful thing, is allowing people to evolve.
Exactly, and I think our life purpose keeps changing. You know, the minute that we start evolving, the minute that we, quantum physics, right, quantum leaps, the minute that we take the leap of faith, our purpose changes. Because we have attained that level, that thing. It's a game that we are playing, so that level is done. Let's move on to the next one.
Yes. When it comes to dealing with trauma, let's talk a little bit about that, because I think either over the last couple of years, I think we've either directly been affected or indirectly with traumas, but we're still affected. How do you overcome that?
I think awareness is the first key there. Becoming aware that, hey, you know what, this is actually going on. Becoming aware that I might have father wounds, I might have mother wounds, and that affects all the other areas of our lives, all the other relationships, even our careers for that matter. True. Everything gets affected. So I think going back to your childhood and giving your 5-year-old the chance to talk to you.
Wow.
And that is huge, because that 5-year-old is the only one who's going to be there with you the entire life. Right. No one else remains constant. It's only you who remains with yourself, right? So why are we so afraid to look in the mirror and see ourselves? What are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for?
So yeah.
Absolutely. Now, have you authored a book as yet, or is that on the way?
I'm actually writing a book right now, and I'm going to be a part of this book called Impacts of Legend, and it's going to get published in December.
Congratulations.
So, thank you so much.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
And I think there's a couple of friends who are connected with that book.
Yeah. Yes, I think one of them was a guest here, Annie. She was a guest here, and she mentioned.
Shout out to Annie.
Yes, yeah. She got us connected, so yeah. And yes, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, so that's coming out in December?
In December, yes.
You have a date, or December-ish?
On the 6th of December, mostly, yes. That is the day that we're deciding now.
Okay.
So it's going to get published, and yes.
Oh, excellent. Well, I want a signed copy. I'm looking forward to that. So it's a anthology, is it? A collection of
It's a collection
powerful
of
stories?
Different stories together. We are around 20 authors, co-authors writing that book. We all are coming together and sharing our beautiful gifts there. And something that I'm writing about is what happens when you finally say yes to yourself. So, yeah.
Okay. What happens when you say yes to yourself? Yeah, I find myself saying yes to a lot of things. And I think it was the fear that was making me turn down like really great opportunities and invitations. But when you overcome that, it's like you get to that place of yes. What was it like for you when you decided to say yes?
I think my entire life changed. And I am here sitting in front of you.
Yes,
So that is what happens. I said yes. I said yes to myself 10 years ago. You know, I said yes to listening to my intuition. And I said yes to love. And that is what I really want people to take away from this, that it's so important for us to keep choosing love, to keep asking ourselves, what would love do? You know? So
absolutely.
That's the most unconditional thing that we ever have, and we are a part of, so yes.
Yes, for your love. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your inspiring story, and really looking forward to get a copy of the book.
Definitely.
So tell us again, where can we get a copy, and also how to follow you on social media?
You can just find me on social media on Instagram with my first name and my last name. So that's going to be HITIKA_MIRG. Once more, that's HITIKA_MIRG. And soon I'll be posting the link about the book on my bio, and from there, let's go ahead with it. So, yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Hatika Merg, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for your words of wisdom, and we'll be right back. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to GOlive TV, the first intercultural IPTV station that broadcasts over 50 shows in 22 different languages. Here at GOlive TV, you can now book your event at our venue. We have green screens, multiple sets and backdrops, including a fully equipped kitchen and a news studio, a photography booth, podcast and radio station, a stage with a 9x14-foot video wall, and much more. Book our studio now. GOlive TV, the only multimedia one-stop shop, offering everything you need to take your event to the next level.
Hi, I'm Joe Mancinelli, International Vice President of LiUNA, and I'm on GOlive TV.
Hi, I'm John Tory, the Mayor of Toronto, and I think everybody should watch GOlive TV.
I'm watching and I hope you
Alô, alô, aqui é o seu Valença. Estou aqui na GOlive TV.
Thank you for watching GOlive
Eu
TV.
sou o Guilherme Arantes e eu tô aqui com vocês na GOlive TV.
Hoje estamos aqui com o GOlive TV. Olá, sou o cantor Salgadinho, estou na GOlive TV.
GOlive TV, il primo canale IP interculturale in Canada.
Je regarde GOlive.
I watch of London.
GOlive TV, the first intercultural IP channel in Canada.
What a pleasure to be here at LiUNA TV and GOlive.
es intercultural.
שלום לכולם, אני מזמין אתכם להצטרף GOlive TV.
es intercultural.
Fala a minha língua.
Yo veo GOlive TV.
Hi, I'm Giovanna De Luca, and I'm here at GOlive TV, the first intercultural IPTV station in Canada. Follow us on all of our social medias like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and download our app to get access to the latest news, quality entertainment, and hundreds of programs from all around the world. Did I also mention that it's 100% free? You can watch us at any time, anywhere. So what are you waiting for? The future is in your hands.
Right, welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Show. The show is about transforming lives one story at a time, and you can find the show on the NikkiClarkeNetwork.com, as well as on YouTube, the Nikki Clarke Show, and also on GOlive TV. So we are back with our final guest for today, and I am super, super proud of all of his accomplishments. He's a singer, he's a songwriter, and he hails from Cameroon. So he's got an incredible story of his journey. Please put your hands together for Afrobeat, Afro-pop, Afro-fusion artist J-Boy to the show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very
wow.
much.
I love this cover. Amazing.
Yeah, that's certified.
Certified,
Certified.
the EP. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the show. And I'm just, we had a little bit of history. We performed together for the AWA Festival in Niagara
That's
Falls.
right.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, we even did our rehearsals together, right?
We did her
So,
rehearsals
yeah,
together,
it was,
and then, wow, it was
really
just incredible. And the crowd just loved you. You know, you're very, very talented.
Thank you.
As you are humble. But I really would like to know more about your story. Tell us.
So I'm a Cameroonian-born Afrobeats, Afro-pop artist. I'm now based in Toronto. I migrated to Canada 8 years ago. So in Canada, that's when I discovered my talent in music. But mind you, I've been in entertainment for a while. I used to dance.
You're a dancer?
To dance a lot.
Wow.
A lot. So, but yeah, that ended in high school though. So, but after I moved to Canada, about 4 years after I moved to Canada, I found the passion in music because I love singing. But I never knew that I could create music for other people to listen to. So, yeah, it's like they say, you when you move to a new place, you get the opportunity to find yourself. I found myself when I moved to Canada, and it was such a blessing so far.
Excellent. So it wasn't the original plan, right? It's something that evolved.
It wasn't. As a matter of fact, I was I was enrolled in college for computer science.
That's
and
big
on my
difference.
very last year, I mean, I'm not very happy to say it, but I had to give that up to pursue music. So that's why I don't take it lightly. I put my all in what I do. Yeah.
And I can see that. Like, there's a lot of discipline in creating music.
That's
You
right.
know, it's like people think, it's all glamorous, but there's a lot of work, long hours, and sacrifice that you have to make for a pure sound. And,
That's
and I
right.
love your music.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you doing music for other people to dance, listen to, dance, keep listening to it. I mean, it doesn't, it might seem easy, but it's not.
It's not.
It's really not, because first of all, you have to be able to accept to yourself. Just that process by itself, it's a lot, because a lot of people, there's a lot of good artists out there, but you never hear the songs because you're still not that confident in putting it out for other people to listen to. So, I mean, if someone is doing that, then respect them.
Absolutely. Support them.
Yeah, support them, respect them, and support them.
Absolutely. Now, do you come from a musical background?
Yeah. Actually, when I was in university, first year, I had friends. I have friends that were rappers and singers. I never ever stepped in the studio once to do music with them, right? And it's just basically that. In my own family, I don't have anybody doing music. So right now, I'm kind of like the star in the family, So yeah.
They're scratching their heads there. Was that the great-grandfather or
mean,
great-great-grandfather?
right, still till today, nobody can believe it. Because I'm very I'm a very quiet person. And nobody could actually imagine me standing on a stage and singing in front of people.
Hundreds and thousands of people.
I'm telling you, it's still surprising to a lot of people. I mean, to me too, so yeah.
Yeah, it's you have a great charisma on stage. I know you're very quiet and you observe. You're an observer.
Yeah.
I feel, and you're thinking. I get that from you. But when you give a lot of great energy on stage, and people just love you.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when it comes to stage, I think that's where you really know a true artist. Somebody who's able to express themselves the same way they're able to do that in their room, and they're doing it in front of other people.
Right.
I mean, it's very important for anyone before going on stage for you to practice. But even if I have no time to do that, once I might be a little nervous and all that, but once I get on stage and in front of that microphone, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tap into these multiple energies from everywhere and just give it to everybody.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I was hoping I was giving you some good energy
No,
at the
you are.
festival. You're giving me some good energy.
Oh my God.
Because we performed I was first and you
And
came after.
you are really good at what you do, because
thank you.
first of
Just
all,
teasing.
you just introducing me on stage is already giving me that hype. It's like, yeah, I'm about to kill it right now.
Awesome. I really feel that music is a wonderful expression, and it's a great outlet, and it's a people connector, and it's a soul connector. And just like you were saying, your evolution of understanding your gift in music, it took me a long time. I mean, I'm a little over 25, but it got to this point where it's like, now or never. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the biggest lesson I want to, share with people. Just you never know what's on the other side of fear.
Yeah.
Once I'm actually very afraid of. I used to be, no longer, but I used to be afraid of forgetting the lyrics. That's why I was like.
On stage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I just said, no, that's just a silly thing that's in my mind. It's a myth. It's not real. It's a lie.
That's right.
And then once you get rid of that, another element of what you need to do takes over you, and you're able to, like you said, get to that place of true connection with your audience.
That's right. I mean, music is not just what we hear or just what we do. I mean, it's something very spiritual.
Yes.
You know, music is something very spiritual, and it taps into the soul, you know, from you to other people. It's like transfer of energy. You know, so it's a great thing, and it's very important. That's why I mean, I don't think there's anything as popular as music.
Right.
You know, that people do, or, you know, a common thing. It's music. Your everyday life is music. So it's really great. It is
really great.
I mean, even Lucifer was a musician to God, right? So I mean, it goes that deep. That's just how I take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to just mention the EP release. When was that? That special day.
That was 19th of August.
19th of August.
19th of August. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you had an EP release.
Yeah, I had. Yeah,
the party. I mean.
There was a release
launch.
Party. Yeah.
Okay. And what's coming next? Do you have another concert coming up soon?
I have a my certified concert. So Vibes with J-Boy, that's what I call it. It's coming on Sunday, the 16th of October.
Okay.
I mean, this is my very first concert that I'm putting together to actually, you know, show people, you know, my supporters what I got, you know, like just personally connect with everybody who's been supporting me, and even the people who are from that day onward. You know, so yeah, I really love everybody who's watching right now to it will be at the Bar Cathedral. That's on Front Street, downtown Toronto.
Very nice.
And there's tickets on sale on Eventbrite. Just search the name J-Boy and you will find it. They're cheap, just $20. I know you can afford it. And yeah, get your tickets and come and have a good time. There's also going to be some really talented Afro-pop, Afrobeat fusion artists in the city that will be performing that day as well. So yeah, just everybody come and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy some good music.
All right, who's going to be going down? All right, you got everybody here.
Yeah.
We're going to come out to support you. What time again is that?
It's going to start at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
It's going to start at 6 p.m. I mean, it's a Sunday, so we don't want anybody to be late for work the next day.
It's a school night the next day.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just really excited to hear you perform again. So tell us, what song are we going to hear?
I'm going to perform Calamity today. Calamity is one of the songs in my EP.
Okay.
It's a hit. It's a hit track, and I said a lot in the song for anybody who understands what I'm saying in the song, and yeah, it's it's my favorite in the certified EP project.
It's my favorite too. So quickly give us a little rundown of what the song's about. What'd you write?
Calamity is basically about the struggle to success, right? It's just telling everyone that, you know, at the end of the road there's light. You know, so just keep doing what you have to do, and one day you will get your blessings from God.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
All right, perseverance.
Perseverance.
All right, so without further ado, J-Boy, Calamity. Can I be your backup dancer? Wanna come up?
And I say, I swear not be smart, you know. They want to push me outside, but I bad pass Ben Laden, no way, oh, yeah. They not because for my lane, cause I busy like traffic, oh. You go they run now for back if you want to, they money, yo. Money kojo, money kojo. Money ko gbese, ko gbese. Money kojo, money kojo. Money ko gbese, ko gbese. See now waiting I they find, oh. I'm waiting I they find, oh. I got money on my mind, oh. I got money on my mind, oh. Money kojo, money kojo. Money ko gbese, ko gbese. Money kojo, money kojo. Oniko gbese, you cannot downplay my honor now. Serenity when I they come or not. You want to hate on a kid like a foreigner. You don't they play on the wrong side, your calamity's coming. You cannot downplay my honor now. Serenity when I they come or not. You want to hate on a kid like a foreigner. You don't they play on the wrong side, your calamity's coming. You know say man when they run with your head, now he they run past. You know by even start to the walk, you they complain, say you want die, yo. Whoa. Even though they're ready to try make you pass to the backside. You know by even start to the try, you they complain, say you want die, yo. Man we go chop, man must to hustle. Man we they cry, one day go laugh, oh. You no get money, one day you go double, oh. Hunger the wire, make a fish they bend, oh. Nobody send me, when I get the dollar, now they want to find me. When I get the rubber, nobody like me, poison they para. Because they know they near my corner. See my guy, now only one life you get. All of your troubles make you leave and forget. Your blessing go they multiply and correct. Hope you get though. Oniko gbese. Oniko gbese. Find oh, on my way tonight they find oh. I got money on my mind oh. I got money on my mind oh. Man where they hustle, he must to chop life oh yeah. Say must to chop life. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of J-Boy, International Batman Killer in the building. Hey, thank you so much.
Everybody. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And tell us again, where can people find you?
You can. I am on every social media platform. That is Facebook. You can find me there as official J-Boy, on Instagram as J-Boy, JBWAI. I know a lot of people get confused with the name. So it's JBWAI, J-Boy. You can also find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter as J-Boy4. Any streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, the name is still J-Boy, JBWAI. Don't forget.
Awesome. And tell us again about the special party coming up.
Yeah, the certified concert, Vibes with J-Boy, that's how I call it. It's coming again Sunday, October 16. Don't forget, Sunday, October 15 is the day when this wonderful event is taking place. So stay tuned. There'll be updates coming up. So just keep up with J-Boy, that's what I say. There's much to show you.
There's much. Thank you. J-Boy, everybody, one more time. Make some noise. Genius in the house, thank you so much for all the guests. I really appreciate you. A Vibe, thank you very much for, giving us your talent. Hatika Merrick, thank you very much. And then we had the cast members. We had Dwayne, Beckford Allen, and Falana Huggins. I want to thank the crew of GOlive. Thank you so much, Roy. Thank you, Imani. And catch us again next time on www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com. You're here, transforming lives one story at a time. Nikki Clarke Show.
Thank you.
God bless you. Bye for now.
This is our family.
This is our life.